Today, we have a special treat as two of Jackson's finest from the City of Jackson Fire Department are featured on a special episode of Food Circus. Firefighters Hunter Keith and Blake Barber are going to dazzle us with a great home-cooked meal. When you become a firefighter, you become part of a family. Spending so much time at the station together requires everybody to help out in the kitchen, and today, Hunter is going to showcase one of his favorite meals. But before we talk food, let's get to know Hunter and Blake a little bit.
Yeah, so we work what's called the California swing schedule. So we do work 24-hour shifts. We're here a day, off a day, on a day, off a day, on a day, and then we get 4 days off. And our shifts are 8 a.m. to 8 a.m., so 24-hour periods.
Gotcha.
We do live here for that 24-hour period of time. We cook together, so it's kind of home away from home.
Yeah. Wow, so you do stay a full day, but then you immediately get the day off. So you're it's always a rotation. And then you get a little break after the rotation. So that's nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know it worked that way. I thought that, a lot of times, and some might still stay consecutive days in a row. But sounds like a nice rotation, something you definitely could get used to. Now, we got a call today. I know it wasn't an emergency, but you took some of your equipment off the truck earlier. Can you show us a little bit of these bad machines and what you guys do here from day to day? Hard work?
Our pleasure.
Check this out, you guys.
Want to start with the tower?
Sure. So this here, guys, is Tower 8. This is the Jackson Fire Department's primary ladder truck and only ladder truck.
Okay.
As you guys can see, this truck has a 95-foot ladder on it. And this bucket up here is utilized for a variety of different things, such as rescues. We use this ladder very frequently on fire scenes. And this truck is essentially a big toolbox on wheels. We have all kinds of tools on this truck.
Look at all this storage, you guys.
And this truck also does carry 350 gallons of water on it. So in order to put this ladder up in the air, yes, we have two stabilizers on either side, and we essentially have to jack this truck up off the ground in order to get that ladder up so the truck doesn't tip over.
Yes, and doesn't sway. Wow, I mean, it's a huge machine, obviously.
Right.
And so it extends out to 96 feet?
95 foot.
95
yes.
feet.
And one other unique thing about this truck is that we can feed this master stream up here on the bucket with roughly 1,250 gallons of water per minute.
Wow.
So on particular fire scenes where we're having a hard time combating the fire with hand lines, we will utilize this master stream. It can put out a lot of fire very quickly, and very effectively.
How does that work, Bud? Does this stick into the...
So up there in the bucket, we have some toggle switches that the operator up here in the bucket can actually control that stream with. But one unique thing about both of these trucks is there is a assigned driver every single day. So the driver of this truck is the one that's responsible for essentially getting this ladder set up on a fire scene and operating this pump.
Yep.
So that means that the driver is responsible to get their own water supply, hook a hydrant, and essentially give the guys inside the water they need.
Yep. So I'm sure you all have to be familiar with this system, but they have to be the experts and know what needs to be done. Unbelievable, man.
Yes.
Unreal. This is where they come to work and sit before they go to fight a fire. So the seats, I noticed, they have the oxygen tanks are built into them.
Yeah, and just common misconception, they're actually air tanks.
Air
and that's
tanks.
because oxygen is, of course,
right, flammable.
Yes, so we have those in the seat. We can come right off the truck, ready to go, packed up.
Yes.
Now, if you come over here, Blake hasn't been able to show you yet, but you'll notice there's not seats over there on the far side.
Oh, right.
Now, on the truck is sometimes what we call the ladder truck, or in this case, Tower 8. The captain doesn't have a pack, and that's usually because the captain that rides that seat on the other side over there in the doghouse is outside of the structure, actively being in command of the fire itself.
Gotcha. Yep, he's not even in there at that point.
So,
but the size of those is just incredible, man. And now you're off the truck, the hard day's work is done, and it's about time to cook up some grub, dude.
It's time to get some food,
What's on the menu?
So, we're making what we call a patacone. It's a South American dish.
South American dish, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna fry up some plantains. Some people say plantains, tomato, tomato, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna fry up some plantains. We're gonna smash those down in the cutting board, in between cutting boards as our base.
Yeah.
We smoked from about 8:30 this morning, not one but two pork butts.
Oh, let's
So they've
go.
been rolling all day. We're gonna shred those up, put those on top. And then we're going to make a homemade pico de gallo with a lime cilantro sauce, and of course we'll have some like lettuce and other things.
Yeah! This meal sounds incredible. I can't wait to get started. and we'll head into the kitchen in just a few minutes after these messages. Stay tuned.
Craving something sweet? At the ABC Bakery, our donuts are made fresh every day. Swing by and treat yourself at 1931 Horton Road. Don't miss out on the freshest donuts in town.
Defending against fraud every day, I'm Chris with American One Credit Union. If you get a phone call from the government, your utility company, or anyone else asking you to make a payment through gift cards, should you do it? Absolutely not. It's a scam. Only scammers will tell you to buy a gift card and give them the numbers. No legitimate business or government agency will ever request payment through gift cards. If someone is urging you to do this, take a step back and remember, gift cards are for gifts, not for payments. Visit us at thefraudfighters.org for more info and tips to protect yourself.
At Willis & Macknick, we offer comprehensive wealth management services tailored to help you on the path toward your financial goals. We have decades of experience and specialize in retirement strategies and planning for life's major milestones. Whether planning for your family or for the future of your business, our goal is to be your complete wealth management partner. Call Willis & Macknick today.
Looking for a new hangout? Town Bar in downtown Jackson is Jackson's oldest bar and has food and drink specials every day of the week. Whether you're looking for a quick cocktail or a bite to eat for lunch, Town Bar is the perfect spot. Join us for daily happy hour specials and make sure to check out our popular karaoke night every Monday starting at 9 p.m. Find us on Facebook at Town Bar Jackson for more information and upcoming events.
The quickest way to get even the grumpiest into the holiday spirit is at Nightlights, Michigan's largest animated Christmas light display. Nightlights has turned Michigan International Speedway into a 5-mile dazzling spectacle of lights, all enjoyed from the comfort of your vehicle, while your radio is tuned to our station playing all the Christmas standards. Get your tickets in advance at nightlightshow.com, including for riding on the Nightlight Express. Nightlights, where everything and everyone brightens up the holiday season.
At Jackson Public Schools, our mission is to bring the community together and create a culture of academic excellence and workforce readiness. JHS offers newly renovated and state-of-the-art educational and athletics facilities. Combine that with the largest selection of AP courses, early college and dual enrollment, the Pathways program, career and technical education, or virtual options through SCMV. JHS truly offers your student flexibility in every aspect of their high school experience. Explore your options at jpsk12.org. Jackson Public Schools, where community comes together.
We are back at the City of Jackson Fire Department with two of Jackson's finest firefighters, Hunter Keith and Blake Barber, who are making a station favorite, the patty cone. With as much time as these firefighters are around each other, making homemade meals like this is great for morale. All right, everybody, we have transitioned into the kitchen. Blake is gonna rock and roll and get started on some of the pico de gallo, which you can see, super fresh ingredients right here. And now, Hunter, you said the pork is resting. You got that bad boy in 2 roast in the cooler.
Yep.
Let's see what it looks like. It's been roasting all night. Now it's cooling. This makes it a little easier to pull apart, you know? Trust me, I've had to pull apart those roasts out of the oven, and it's not fun.
Right.
Even with mini gloves, it's not fun.
And we don't get a lot of opportunities to smoke stuff.
Yeah.
Usually something, a dish to this caliber,
Yeah.
is more like a Saturday and Sunday where maybe we don't have as much training
Sure.
or other stuff going on. So, real quick, we just season this with a pork rub, and then we use it yellow mustard for a binder. So,
Absolutely.
we put those in about 8:30 this morning. They've been smoking at 250. Kind of fluctuating with the, of course, the winter weather we're getting right now. We like to say here, if you're looking, you're not cooking.
Yeah,
And
that's
when
right.
a firefighter will walk by the smoker, we got 100 degrees temperature drop.
Look at that. Wow, that is incredible. As you can see, it looked like the smoker did its job. Pork roast number 1, success. And Blake's rocking, like he was saying earlier, see, Blake's just helping out with this particular recipe, and, you know, the next day it could be him, you know, throwing one of his recipes in the cookers, and then this gentleman might be helping him. And he's got a huge skillet here, too, which he's going to fry up the plantains, right?
Yeah. So we're going to fry them up, and we're going to smash them down between 2 cutting boards. It's almost going to be like our base. A lot of people think they're bananas.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the receipt when we bought them, the Meyer receipt said banana. So.
Like, there was a call earlier today, and a handful of the guys had to go, didn't they? Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah. So that's another unique thing about cooking at the firehouse is we could be halfway through prep work and we get home for a structure fire, and we could be gone for 2, 3, 4 hours. So a lot of the times when we're gone for those prolonged periods of time, we have to come back and pick up off where we left off. Again, we have 3 separate shifts, so each shift has their own fridge.
Gotcha.
We have a list inside of our cabinet that is called our staple list. And staples are the key essential things we're going to need. So, like milk, eggs, butter, peanut butter, stuff like that. Again, we always try to keep some basic stuff on hand. Again, if we're gone for a couple hours when we're in the middle of prepping dinner on a fire, we can come back and we have something easy to put together.
Yes. So there's always some guaranteed grub in there when all else fails. If you look close at the meat, you can see like that pink color you get right up by that's part of the skull crane that you get, and the color on the crust looks so good. So aside from just fighting the fires, which is what the public sees you guys doing, there are so many other things you guys are involved in, whether it's like community event type stuff, training, seminars, I'm guessing, but also I saw a boat out there, and you mentioned that you did some work with like water rescue and stuff too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, in the city of Jackson, the Fort Gibbon, Grand River, depending on what time of the year it is, you get a lot of water in that, several feet. So,
yeah.
And then of course the crabs can move. So, not only are we able to utilize the boat in the river, but it's very common for us to have to take it, you know, out of the city limits to help other mutual aid fire departments.
Yep.
So, we have the boat. What we do is we have a combined team of City of Jackson and Summit Township firefighters, and we have what's called a USAR team, which is Urban Search and Rescue.
Okay.
And we do confined space, trench rescue, high angle rescue.
Wow.
We have a tower training team.
Yeah.
We do it all.
City of Jackson Fire Department does partner with the local Vocational Career Tech Center.
Yeah.
So we do have a lot of high school students that come and ride with us on a regular basis.
Oh.
And that kind of serves as a time for these students to come and actually get a feel for what the job is like. Typically they're here for 8-hour periods, and they kind of get to see, you know, what kind of calls we run, get familiar with our trucks and our responses, but they also are able to come into the kitchen with us.
Yeah.
You kind of get used to the culture of the fire service.
How you live.
Exactly. It's a very unique culture that a lot of people aren't necessarily aware of. So to have that opportunity to be able to come here and ride with us, which be exposed to the job and the inner workings and things, that's a very unique opportunity for local high school students in our area. The City of Jackson Fire Department and our administration has taken a very progressive approach with interacting with the public. So we partake in a lot of different public educational events, a lot of events that allow us to show ourselves to the public and allow them to know that we're there for them.
Yeah.
One program in particular is Big Brothers Big Sisters. City of Jackson Fire Department is partnered with United Way in the Jackson Interfaith Shelter, and every week or so we go down and spend time with the kids at the Interfaith Shelter. So
awesome.
it's a good
experience for them, but it's even better for us to interact with the people that we serve on a regular basis and let them know that we're there. It's very positive for us.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Now we're just getting ready to rock the rice out. And this has corn. Yeah, this rice has a little bit of corn and Southwest feel to it. How would you describe the flavor of like a plantain?
So again, part of it kind of varies depending on if you buy them green or if you buy them ripe.
Yes.
If you buy them green or ripe, as long as you're frying them like the way we're doing them, it's almost like a sweet. I mean, you've had plates before.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It's a very unique thing.
Yeah, it is.
They're very sweet.
So he's going to start frying them just whole right now. But then this is just step one in the process.
Yeah.
So in the oil to start to get them softened up, tendered up a little bit.
Yep. So we're going to start softening them up. You can do different things with these. Some people like to buy the green ripe ones and just fry them briefly like this, and then we'll smash them down.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we're going to do, and they'll actually make little chips out of them.
Yes. You can tell when they start to cook, they get a light little golden brown color. Then you just got to rotate. Oh, yeah, see that?
So it typically takes about 3 minutes. Again, we're on
This is just the initial boil.
Medium-low heat. And the trick is to not overdo these. You definitely do not want to dry these things out.
It's almost time to eat. Just a few more steps, and we'll finish this amazing dinner after these messages. Stay tuned.
Kibbe Cobb Deli, open 7 days a week, offers a wide variety of signature sandwiches, soups, flatbread pizza, gourmet hot dogs on homemade hot dog buns, bagel sandwiches, deli meats, sides, and much more. Check us out on Facebook for the complete menu. And just a couple storefronts down is the Iron Bark Brewing Company. This is a popular spot for terrific craft beers, the same amazing food as offered at Kibbe Cobb Deli, live music, and great people. Kibbe Cobb Deli and Iron Bark Brewing Company, both located on Kibbe Road in Jackson.
It's Nicole
and Monica.
We are the Mortgage Chicks with M3 Mortgage. With over 50 years of local lending experience, we're your local lenders for life.
We specialize in finding the best mortgage loan program to fit your needs. Reach out to us today at 517-937-4588.
Discounted date night season passes on sale now at MichiganShakespeareFestival.com. Craving a slice of heaven? Come to Burkhart's Pizza and Pub, where every meal is a celebration. Savor our delicious wood-fired pizzas with fresh, locally sourced ingredients, crispy crust, and mouth-watering toppings. And don't forget our full bar, offering craft beers, signature cocktails, and fine wines. From savory handhelds to delectable appetizers, there's something for everyone. Burkhart's Pizza and Pub, your neighborhood spot for pizza and good times.
Wow, that's an old picture. What you looking at? It's Jackson District Library's new website. They have tons of historical images, many of Jackson County, and obituaries that go back to the 1800s. The Jackson District Library even has archived issues of every Jackson citizen patriot since 1849. Talk about detailed history. The Jackson District Library has it, all available to library card members. Rediscover forgotten history at myjdl.com/Jackson History, your timeline to Jackson's past.
If you are just joining us, we are filming today with the City of Jackson's firefighting best, Blake and Hunter. They have started prepping the patty cone, an incredible meal you won't believe. But I'm curious to know a little more about their schedule and life as a firefighter. Hunter is gonna break it down for us.
So out of 5 days, we're working 24-hour shifts, once a day, 24 hours off. So every other day, 3 days.
Okay.
So it definitely can take its toll.
Sure.
Especially if we're out good night, it's not uncommon for the guys to basically be up the whole 24 hours.
Yes.
And then they're using a lot of their time at home to catch up on sleep.
Yes.
Lots of recovery. We're going to take this one.
All right.
Is smash it down.
Oh, nice.
And then we're going to take the spatula.
It's smashed like perfectly, kind of. That's it.
We're just going to let it sit. Now, once we do all these, we're going to go put it back in the fryer.
Gotcha. Blake just knocked out the rice. He just turned the heat off, stirred it. As you can see, all the liquids absorbed in. It's cooked to perfection. So that is off the heat, and the plantains are getting ready for, after they set on a paper towel, absorb a little bit of that grease for fry number 2.
Yeah, so Adrian, one thing that we wanted to talk about, especially getting into the holiday season, everyone's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Their food for their families. Kitchen safety.
Yes.
If people are unfamiliar with kitchen fires, boil fires, you don't want to put water on it. That's going to make things not good. So
yeah,
if you can put a lid on it, I know they sell like fire blankets that some people have in their kitchens. I think one of our firefighters said that he was gifted one or something. So he has one. The big thing is covering it up, shutting off the stove, and if you can't do that, get out and call 911.
Yep.
I'm gonna finish this up here, and then we're gonna put it in the oven, and we got the oven on warm. It's just to keep it, we're getting cool while we're sitting out. Again, if we have to leave for a little call, you don't want this sitting out for
That's right. It needs to be safe. This is ridiculously tender. Hunter's done a great job on the meat. Now, what's the next step gonna be like? All right, now step 3 for the plantains, bud.
Step 3. So we're taking our plantains back in the oil, completely submerged this time. And again, we're gonna kind of just leave them there for a couple minutes, just until we can see the insides that we can now see that are exposed.
Okay.
So once those start turning that golden brown on the inside, that's when we're gonna do this buddy.
Hunter is hooking up the pork, putting it in the oven to keep it nice and warm before we assemble this incredible meal. Blake's adding some lime juice to the pico de gallo, keeping it nice, bright flavors, and everything really mixes together well. Now it's time for Hunter to show us what's up with those plantains.
You can kind of see the, kind of in the middle.
Yeah, where the seeds are. See the little black and white seeds, the little black seeds right in there. That's starting to get cooked. That's how he's telling whether or not it's done, right?
Yeah. And when I push down, it's starting to get a little firm. It's not like completely mush.
Yeah.
So if I had to flip them around just to kind of get.
Yeah. See, look at that color. And it's not too much though. Like he said, it's just a nice golden brown.
So, like I said, you really don't want to over fry these, so I think I'm happy with these, so I'm going to start pulling these.
The plantains are going to sit on the paper towel just to absorb a little of the grease. And as they sit and rest, we're going to move on to a little trick I like to do with the avocado. Makes it a little easier to cut. Check it out. Yeah, so all I do with the avocado, so there are many different ways you can cut them, but what typically you go in the middle and then around the seed, just follow the fruit with the knife, and then when you peel it, the seed will obviously a lot of times be stuck in there. This is a nice one, so it's just going to fall right out. But if it's not, then you usually whack the seed with the edge of the blade and twist, and then it'll pop right out. This is perfectly ripe, so very simple. And then we want to get rid of that seed. Some people keep it, and they say if you keep the seed, you can put it in your guacamole or whatever you have your avocado in, and it will prevent it from oxidizing and turning brown. Depending on how you want to do it, you can scoop it out with a spoon, which can be kind of a pain in the butt. But if you just want it in slices, I just do the slicing inside the skin, leave it in there, and then you can peel it, whether you want to dice it or slice it. You leave it right in there, and then we'll scoop it out at the last minute with a spoon. And get stuff, it's not any specific one right way to do it. And then in that bowl, Hunter?
Yes, sir. Yeah, yep.
Like, now they're not sliced perfect, but they're just slices. Now the avocado is finished up. We have our pico de gallo that looks incredible, and you know what that means. It is time to assemble this awesome dinner. And the very first step is to get your fried plantain. Add some of the beautiful roasted pork, and man, is that beautiful. Some chopped romaine lettuce. After we get the chopped romaine, it's on to this beautiful fresh pico de gallo. Blake, excellent job on that, buddy. A slice of fresh avocado, shredded cheese. I mean, that's looking beautiful already. And then top it off with the salsa verde, cilantro cream. I mean, are you kidding me? Gotta finish it off with some of this beautiful fluffy rice. And now Hunter is about to get on the radio and call the crew.
Dinner's ready, come eat.
The schedules are very unpredictable. I'm grateful we got through the meal without you guys having to leave, so awesome. And thanks a lot for taking the time to do this. It makes me happier that everybody's here being able to share with us. So, gentlemen, very well done. This looks amazing, by the way. All right, I gotta try this plantain, guys. Let's give it a whirl. It looks amazing. Absolute winner. The pork is super tender. The plantain's cooked perfect, by the way. It has a really good texture. I mean, it is hard to explain. I said kind of like potato-ish, like a sweet potato, but it's really not. The texture is almost like sort of like a potato.
It's different.
But it is. It's very delicious. It goes so well with this. Freshness of that pico. You two guys did a great job, man. I can't say enough about this crew, and I'm so thankful we got to film when we did. You all might not believe this, but as soon as the camera stopped and we each had a second bite, the fire department received a call, and the entire crew left full plates on the table. This is one of the many sacrifices the City of Jackson firefighters make every day. It was an honor to share a meal with them. I'm Adrian Sharp, and this is Food Circus.
A strong economy is more than GDP or the stock market. It's about the success of businesses like yours and the people who make it possible. Michigan Works Southeast is here to help you invest in your most precious asset, your workforce. Our team of experts are equipped with a robust toolbox to serve your talent needs. Each year, we connect hundreds of employers to competitive grants and qualified talent, creating a better future for their business and the community at large.
Hi, I'm Chrissy Siders, President and CEO of True Community Credit Union. We hope the holidays bring you joy, peace, love, and many blessings. May 2025 be a year of true well-being for all. Happy holidays from True Community Credit Union.
Ready to buy your first home? Join us on Saturday, January 11th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. at the Lean Rocket Lab in downtown Jackson for our first-time homebuyer workshop. Get the resources and knowledge you need to make your dream home a reality. Don't miss out. Mark your calendar and join us.